This is the Legend of Zelda on the NES, and we're going to attempt to play through the whole game during this stream, depending if we have enough time. So we'll see how things go. And of course, this is a Patreon only stream for patrons, $3 or up. And we thank you for your support. And if you want to change your donation, or you want to make a donation if you haven't, once we post this publicly in a couple weeks, you can check us out at patreon.com/gamingcompass and check us out there. So anyways, let's see about getting started on Zelda. Just make sure the stream is going correctly. Since it's the first one, I want to make sure it's working before we get started here. Last thing we need to do is have it not work, right? Looks like it's working, but come on. I'm going through the menu here, as you might be able to see. Hasn't reflected that in the live. There we go. There's a slight delay in the live footage. So anyway, it seems to be working, so we're going to go ahead and get started. As I said, we're going to play through the whole game, or try to. This is the first quest. This is the English version of The Legend of Zelda on the NES. North American version, whatever you want to call it. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. And he says something kind of similar in the Japanese version as well. So you can actually complete the whole game up to Ganon without getting a sword. You don't actually have to get the sword to do the most of the game. Let's see. Try to remember where it's going to go. But anyway, yeah, you can get all the way to Ganon without having a sword. Once you get the wand from level 6, I think it is, you can use that as an equivalent for the white sword, damage-wise, when you stab people with it. The fire, once you get the book in level 8, doesn't do as much damage. It's like using the candle. And but you can't beat Ganon with the wand that I'm aware of. You need a sword to do that. I hate when they drop items in the rocks there where you can't get it easily without a boomerang. Kind of annoying. But it is what it is. So this is the path I usually take when I play through this game, because you can get a good amount of money from the levers, I think they're called, these red guys here. I think that's what their name is, if I remember correctly. I used to have all the enemy names memorized back in the day, but not anymore. And also there's other items you can get on the path here, like heart containers and whatnot. And sometimes the enemies will drop bombs if you don't have them yet, like I just got there. Which reminds me, I should go back to the left here and go get that heart container. Now, in the game, if you haven't played, you might not be aware of this, but there is an option when you go to certain spots where you can pick a heart container or medicine, which is what the game calls potions. And if you want to do, hard mode, obviously you would not take the heart container. So he says take any one you want, and that's what I was referring to. Get the red medicine or potion, whatever you want to call it, or a heart container. And of course we'll be taking the heart container. We need at least 12 to get the magical sword, which is the predecessor to the Master Sword. So we'll be getting at least 12. But we'll probably go ahead and get all 16. Might as well, right? And there's a shop up here on the next screen. Now, one thing you might notice, sometimes I'll leave one enemy on the screen. Come on here, fairy, before you disappear. There you go. If you leave at least one enemy on the screen, the enemies won't respawn. It's a little trick. And this shop is a good spot to get bombs if you don't have any. I already got some, so don't need them. There's one of the heart containers on the path that I mentioned earlier. Need the ladder to get it, though. We don't have that. That is in level 4, I think. And that one over there, that dock, that you need a raft to get across there, and that is in level 3. And that leads to another heart container. More bombs. Come on, man, drop a heart. So this screen, we have a little hidden spot up here in the rocks where you get some rupees. Once we clear out some of these enemies. There we go, there's a heart. Right here. This is the famous "It's a Secret to Everybody" Moblin guy. 30 rupees from that one. So the max you can carry in the original Zelda is 255. You can't get any more than that. If you do, it just doesn't increase at all. It just stays at 255. And in this game, there are no arrows. Your rupees count as your arrows as well. So you can have a maximum of 255 arrows also. This is where you get the letter, which you use this, you give it to an old woman in a cave that doesn't say anything, and she'll sell you the red or blue potion. So show this to the old woman. I remember back in the day when I originally played this, I had no idea what those old women were for, and what the game meant by show that to the old woman. Didn't make any sense. Can't remember if this is 200 or 100 up here. Well, even if it is 200, it's not going to be that much over. We got a bunch of P-hats here. They're annoying. There's a little hidden path. Get some more rupees. And the tree back there was a money-making game. You can use that to basically bet and make money. That was 100. Okay, that's good. That's right. I don't think there are any 200 drops in the game for the hidden secrets. So yeah, the money-making game, if you use the save and quit trick, there's one on the screen to the left at the very beginning of the game, and you can use save and quit to basically cheat the system. Save it every time you get money and reload if you don't get any money. Here's another hidden rupee spot. So what I'm attempting to do here is to get up to 250 if possible. And then I can go buy the blue ring. I like to collect a bunch of items before I go do any of the dungeons. Makes them easier. There's another heart container. Is it 5 or 6 for the white sword? I can't remember. I think that's 5. I'll go check. So if you go up through here, that takes you to level 5. We're going to go over to the left here though. Kind of dangerous to go up here without the big shield, since this Lionel here is here. If you think they're bad in Breath of the Wild, they're even worse in this game. The blue ones especially. They're the harder variety. If that hits me, the sword beam, it will take off like at least 2 or 3 hearts, I think. And I don't have the magical shield, so I can't block them yet. Once I get that though, I'll be able to block the sword beams. So there's the white sword. Master using it and you can have this. Now, I didn't know what that meant back in the day either. It didn't make a lot of sense. It should have said something like, once you get enough heart containers, you can have this sword. You know, something like that. Would have made a lot more sense. But I guess that would have been too obvious, and they wanted to make it, you know, more discreet, I guess, on what you needed to do. Make it more challenging. So there's a hidden cave in that waterfall there. You can get some advice about the game. Like where to go and whatnot. Some of it's pretty vague though. I think it gives you the directions to the Lost Woods if you pay the right amount of money. I always thought those boulders that were falling there on those previous screens looked like chicken nuggets. So here's one of the caves where the old woman is. And as you can see, it shouldn't say anything. But if you show her the letter, she will sell you medicine. It says, buy medicine before you go. And we'll go ahead and get the red medicine, which has 2 uses. That's why you get that instead of blue. The blue is 40 each, and the red is 68 for 2, so that's 34 for each, basically. Slight discount. There's level 1 off to the left there. Not gonna go there just yet though. As I mentioned, I wanna get some more money here. Might not be able to get the blue ring just yet. Might have to wait on that. If I did the money making trick, I could get money right away, obviously, but not gonna do that. Just gonna go with the standard method, running around killing everything and getting secrets. Here's another rupee spot here. I think this one might be 30. Yep. That was right. So I'll show you the money making thing that I was talking about earlier. It's on this screen here, off to the left of the starting point. And you hit the bomb somewhere up in this north wall here. And there'll be a spot there where you can do a money making game. And when you do the save and quit, you'll start right there at the starting point, so that's handy to do it there. So here's another shop, says buy something, will ya? This is the spot to get the blue candle. 60 rupees. If I remember correctly, I think it's I don't know if it's the only spot in the game, or it might be one of only a couple spots, but that's the main spot to get it. I think there might be a shop later in the game that sells it, but I don't recall offhand. So that dock there leads to level 3, or level 4 rather. And you need the raft from level 3 to get there. So now we have the candle, we can start burning trees down, bushes, whatever you want to call them. This one right here has some rupees. I think it's another 30. Oh, 10, even worse. So it can be 10, 20, 30, or 100, I think. Maybe 50 or 60, I can't remember if there's a lower amount. Here's another tree spot on the corner here. This is another shop. Boy, this is really expensive. Buy the magical shield, which allows us to block the shots from Zoras as well as the sword beams from Lionel's. There's a Zora there. There's a heart container on this screen. I can't remember exactly where it is. Might have to do this a couple times. Ah, first try. Look at that. It's good luck. So if you do your fire in between the trees halfway, you'll get credit for burning both. So that's what I did there, because I wasn't exactly sure where it was. I knew it was somewhere on that screen, but I couldn't remember the exact location. And over here in the corner is another rupee location. That one's 30. Alright. Let's see. There's another 101 over here, off to the left, a ways, so we can get to. But that's still not going to be enough for the blue ring, the 250 for that, so still be 80 rupees shy of being able to afford that, unfortunately. But level 2, the snakes. What are their names? The ropes, I think that's the name of the snake enemies. They drop rupees a lot, so probably have enough after doing that, hopefully. I think there might be a rupee location on this screen, but I don't remember exactly. Come back to it later, maybe, once I get the red candle. So this is the 101 here, I think. Maybe. Yep, there you go. It's 100. So if you walk through the upper portion of the staircase like I just did there, you can actually skip across it without going in it, which can be handy sometimes. So we'll head over to level 1 now, finally. Ah! Got hit by the fireball from the Zora there. Alright. We gotta go back over to the right a ways here. Oops, ran around to that guy. Go away. Almost there. I Not really sure what they were thinking about putting that, I guess, radar or map or whatever in the top left of the screen. It shows you your position, but it doesn't show you what is around you, so it's not very helpful. Although the original game did come with a map, a printed fold-out map, if I remember correctly. So here's a little trick you can do in level 1. This is a little glitch. You go in and immediately go out, and the door automatically opens. The one right above us here. So save yourself a key. Not that keys are scarce in this game. I mean, you can buy them from shops for future use if you need to. And then once you get the magical key later in the game, obviously you don't need to get drop keys anymore or buy any. There's some Stalfoses. The key from one of them. Get the money, there you go. Alright. So level 1 has 2 items we can get. It has the bow and the boomerang. It's kind of a switch from the standard methodology of Zelda games. Usually in dungeons there's only one item you can get, but not always. I think we can bomb this north wall here. Yep. And unlike later entries in the series, the bombs don't hurt you if you get hit by them, which is good. These guys look like little chocolate chips. Can't remember what their actual name is, but... And another key, some more Stalfoses. Hey, it works 200, cool. 50 more and we can buy the blue ring. Some Gorios, I think their names are. Got another key there, I think it was. So this staircase in this room leads to the bow. Got traps here we gotta avoid. Nearly got hit by him. And there's the bow. And of course your standard 4 keys allotment in the stair area. The traps are unkillable in the game. You can't attack them at all, so don't even bother wasting your time. So we got the bow, but we can't do anything with it till we get arrows. But we don't need it right away anyway, so... Actually, you don't need it at all, I don't think, till like level 6. So this screen has the boomerang. Got a stopwatch there, which makes us invincible and freezes enemies in place. Boomerang, switch to that. And this next room we got wall masters, hence why I got the boomerang. This is a little trick you can do right here. Let them come out the wall a little bit and then just keep hitting B till they all come out. And if you have turbo on your controller, this works even better. And then just stab them with your sword and kill them all in 1 or 2 hits. Pretty simple. There's the boss, Aquamentus, I think his name is. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits, dead. Hence why I got the white sword before I came here. Alright, first dungeon complete. And we got, what is that, 7 heart containers? So we need 5 more for the magical sword. 30 rupees shy for the blue ring. Oh, we'll go ahead and go to level 2 then. Give me a heart before I get hit, and that's very helpful. I think there's a hidden rupee spot on one of these trees. Don't remember which one though. There we go. Maybe it's 30 or more. If it is, I'll go get the blue ring. Sweet! Didn't mean to do that. Alright. Oh no, actually, I'll just wait. I gotta go over there for level 3 anyway, so I might as well go do level 2 over here. Because then I don't have to backtrack as much. Save some time. And again, I get the heart and then immediately get hit. Very helpful. So this screen here, that cave is a shop, I believe. I think it sells either bombs or arrows, maybe both. I don't remember exactly, but not really necessary to go in there. So we're almost to the max for rupees. One more and we'll be at the max we can carry. Oh, you may go over there. I need to go further right, actually. Maybe. Yep, here we are. This is the screen for level 2. Next one, anyway. This ladder staircase thing here is up to level 2. And here we are, level 2. Get rid of the blue Octorok. So level 2's item is the magical boomerang. It's kind of weird how they give you a regular boomerang and then level 1 and then give you the magical one right away in level 2. I think they'd space it out more, but who knows. So now we got magical. We don't really need to collect any of the drop. Just can't carry anymore anyway. But if we happen to get some, then no big deal. Let's see if I can remember which screen has the boomerang on it. Sometimes you'll kill the leader enemy like I just did there, which will auto-kill everybody on the screen, which is convenient. Key there. It's over here, maybe? Ah, yes. Blue Goria's. This is the room with the magical boomerang. Why did I still have the candle equipped? That's not very smart. There you go, magical boomerang. Which goes further. Covers the whole distance of the screen. So we got these worm-like guys. Can't remember their name either, but pretty weak. Pretty easy to kill and avoid. And their key here kind of blends in with the floor tile there, the kind of gold and orange color. Get rid of these ropes here. Alright, moving right along. Almost to the end of the dungeon. Bombs there, don't really need them. Here's the boss of the dungeon, Dodongo. Dodongo hates smoke, as the game will tell you if you go to the right spot. That means you gotta use bombs on him. You can let him eat the bombs, or you can let the smoke blow up in his face, but he likes to move, so it's hard to place it correctly. And the reason I do that with the smoke is it stuns him and allows you to stab him and get a bomb drop, so you can recover the amount of bombs used on him, if you'll use 4 or less. So there we go, Dungeon 2 complete. That was pretty simple and easy. I will head over to level 3. Well, we'll make a side trip and get the blue ring first. More bombs. I think the bomb upgrades are on level 5 and 7, if I remember correctly. So I got a ways to go here to get over level 3. I'm just going to keep going left and then go south eventually. Across the desert here. Avoid all the enemies, kill what gets in the way. So a little different sound that the rupees make when you pick them up indicates that I have maximum, which you can verify by you see at the top of the screen there in the HUD, where it says I have 255, which is the max you can carry at a time. So keep going left here some more along the ocean here. We are close to where level 4 is, but we don't have the raft yet, so I can't get over there just yet. We'll be doing that right after level 3. And actually, this game has some non-linear ability in it as well, like Breath of the Wild, which is popular lately for its non-linear functionality. I apologize if the stream's messing up. It's having some issues, it looks like. I'm on Wi-Fi, so that could be part of the reason why. Anyways, this is the shop where the blue ring is purchasable. Get rid of the Armos there. There it is. Boy, it's really expensive. And you can also get the food, which we need later in the game for level 7. So we'll come back here for that eventually. Now we got the blue ring, and it takes us down to 5 rupees only, which is not very good, but we'll get more eventually. So the blue ring, I think at either quarters or halves, probably quarters, the amount of damage you take versus the standard no ring. Come on, Moblins, drop some hearts. Or rupees. Only bombs. Anyway, here's level 3. So the item we need to get here is the raft. That will allow us to access level 4, as well as a heart container over on the eastern part of the map, which I showed you near the very beginning of the stream. Kill these blob guys. One reason to get the white sword early is because if you kill these guys with the wooden sword, they split into the little chocolate chip drop guys and don't give you as many collectibles to drop, like rupees or hearts or bombs or whatever. But if you get the white sword, you can kill them and get your rupees or whatnot. And we got the red, orange dark nuts. Very annoying guys, though. The blue ones are much worse. I think we can bomb to the right here. Remember correctly. Yep. But we're not going to go that way yet. That's the path to the end of the dungeon, if I remember correctly. Need to go over here to the left. There's the compass. Avoid traps. And go through the store here. We go south after we kill these red dark nuts. So dark nuts, if you attack them from the front, you won't do anything to them. You gotta attack them from the side. Or from behind to damage them. You can also kill them with bombs, but bombs tend to be weaker. They're good if they're clustered together, though. The dark nuts have a tendency to have annoying pathing. They'll either march right to you, or they will not get close together, where you can use 1 or 2 bombs to take them out. In this particular room, I gotta kill them all to go south, so there we go. This room's got a bunch of them in it too, but I don't have to necessarily kill any of them if I don't want to. But the staircase is already open. And there's the raft. So now we can go to the end of the dungeon here. And we'll move on to level 4 afterwards. Who is the boss here? I'm trying to remember. It's Manhandla, or Manhadla, however you say the name. I can't remember. I think that's the boss. We'll see if I'm right. More dark nuts. There we go. Almost to the boss. And our first appearance of bubbles here. If they hit you, you'll lose the ability to use your sword momentarily, but you'll get it back after a few seconds. Next room is the boss. And I was right, it's Manhandla or Manhadla, however you say the name. So if you get a bomb in the center, it will instant kill it, but I have trouble with that sometimes. as you can see. You can also stab it with the sword. You gotta kill all 4 heads. There we go. Level 3 done. So that's 9 heart containers now. 3 more. And after level 4, we'll be able to get the magical sword. So we'll get 1 from beating level 4, and we can access 2 on the ocean, Eastern Ocean, after we get the ladder from level 4. We can access 1 now with the raft, but we need the ladder to get the other one, so might as well wait till we get the ladder. Here is level 4 over here across the water here at the raft. Switch back to my trusty boomerang here. Keys in here. I think they drop a key and kill them all. I think. Not that I really need one, I got 5. One thing I like about this game versus the later games in the series, your keys that you collect stay with you between dungeons. You don't have to keep collecting new ones every time you go to a new dungeon. I mean, you can if you want, but and if you run out. Here's these jumping guys. They're pretty annoying. You can't kill them fully unless you have the magical sword. They split up into keys otherwise. Red keys, which are faster than the standard blue or gray or black, whatever color the game decides to make them. Might go bomb there, I don't recall though. But we'll go left. So these dark rooms, you can use the candle and you'll light them up. Or later, once you get the book and the wand, you can use that to light the rooms as well. But not really necessary if you know the path. And you can also figure it out by trial and error as well, if you don't know the path. You need to go to the right here. So I think there's water there across the way, if I remember correctly. Let's just see. Oh, wrong one. Yep, there you go. Water. So I need the ladder to get across that, which I don't have. But it's in this level, so we'll be getting it momentarily. One little trick you can do with these guys is to boomerang them, to stun them, and then throw the boomerang out right after to kill the keys that spawn. Of course, until you get the magical sword, when then it doesn't really matter. You can just kill them outright when you hit the magical sword. So our first appearance of likes. If they swallow you, they will eat your shield. Got hit by a bubble there. That's what I was talking about earlier in level 3. So yeah, the likes, they'll eat your shield, and you'll have to go buy a new one. Pretty annoying. So you want to keep your distance from them when possible. I always thought they looked kind of like a moving lasagna. Which is kind of funny. Anyway, push this block here, make the staircase appear. And this gives us the... So now we can cross the single tile gaps of water using the ladder. Which we will do momentarily. In this room. And we'll do so in the next room also. So we gotta go to the north here. And another water crossing. Another manhandla, whatever. So I move slower before you kill any of his heads. And he speeds up as you kill the heads. Took a good amount of damage there, hopefully. I'm almost done. Walk it to the waterfall, so he gives you the advice about that. I think I might be going the wrong direction here, but that's okay. Sometimes I don't remember the exact path to go. I used to have them all memorized back in the day. I'm not doing a speed run, so I'm not really concerned about, you know, going it ultra quick or anything. Ah, okay, here we go. We're close to the boss now. I think the boss is Gleelock, if I remember correctly. Yep. Two-headed variety. So to kill him, you gotta stab the heads several times. And when you do enough damage, one of them will start flying around shooting fireballs. Which is pretty annoying. But there we go. And we are done with level 4. And we got, what is that, 10 heart containers? You get a max of 16 in the game, if I remember correctly. So now we're going to go over to the eastern part of the map and do a little bit of item collection. You have 2 heart containers to get over there. And then we'll go do level 6. Well, we'll get the magical sword after we get the heart containers. Then go do level 6. And I gotta buy arrows too. That reminds me. Need 80 rupees for that, so I need to... I think it's 80 anyway. Make sure I get some money here. Come on. So we need arrows for the boss at level 6. And once we do level 6, we'll go back and do level 5. After we get a item that's up near level 6. Wrong way. I think that's like a shop or something in there. That is the entrance to level 7 right there, that lone tree. I think this might be a shop or a rupee location, I don't remember. Let's see. No, maybe not. There's a shop where I can get arrows, but I don't have enough yet. Need 20 more. There's our heart container for the ladder. And here's our one that requires the raft. And down into this little cave here. We got 12, we got enough to get the magical sword, which is on the western side of the map. Of course, we need to get some money here to buy some arrows. Because I don't think there's a shop over there that sells them on that side of the map, if I can remember correctly. So I need to get them before we go over there. Otherwise, we'll just have to come right back. Because you can't beat the boss of level 6 without arrows. As far as I know, anyway. Getting there. Almost enough. Keep wandering around killing guys, so I got enough, I guess. Oh yeah, that's exactly enough. Thought there was a hidden spot on that screen, but maybe not. I might have just been in the wrong spot too, which is entirely possible. Dang it. Looked around there. Go here to the right, wherever that shop was. Did it again, went too far up. Gotta go down one more screen, then right. Keep forgetting that. Back on this screen here. And here's the shop, next screen. There we go, there's the arrows. 80 rupees. Now we can head over to the western side of the map. And get the magical sword. Go ahead and open this up so we can cross over. Switch back to the boomerang here. I wonder, can I get over there without going through the Lost Woods? I don't recall. I think there might have been a hidden rupee location on that previous screen. Maybe, if I remember correctly. It's been almost 30 years since I originally played through this game when I knew I had everything memorized, so hence why I've forgotten things. Not sure if this will work or not. I may end up having to backtrack. I think there's a level over in this area on the second quest, but we're not going to be doing that. Because I don't have that memorized as well. Aha! Yes. Yes, indeed. Let's see, is it this one? Nope. This one? Nope. There we go. Power bracelet. So I avoided going through the Lost Woods by going this direction. Because I don't remember the exact path you're supposed to take. And I didn't feel like paying the waterfall person for info on how to do it. That's a cave where you can buy medicine. There's some more red Lionels. Well, our first appearance of them actually. Saw a blue one earlier. So this is the passageway system, kind of like a teleport system you can use in the game. Lets you go to, I think, 3 or 4 different locations. Something like that. More Lionels. That's level 6 up that staircase back there in the previous screen. But we are going to get the magical sword first, which is right here in this tombstone. After using it, you can have this. Oh yeah, best sword in the game. Oh yeah. Get rid of the ghost here. So this is a good spot you can make money on too. You can push the tombstones and it'll make another ghost appear. And you kill the master one and it will kill all of them. Decent spot to make some money in the game, if you need to, without doing the money making game trick. So here's level 6. The reason I'm doing this first is because I'm already over here, so I might as well. pretty simple. I mean, that's the whole reason why I'm doing it. You don't have to do level 5 before you come over here, and you're not required to, so why bother, right? Because I'm just going to have to come back here anyway if I go to level 5, so I might as well do it while I'm here. compass there in that room. Our key. Traps. Like and whiz robes. Not a good combination. Out of that corner, trapped by him. Blue ones are especially annoying because they go over the screen and they take multiple hits. There you go, dropped a fairy. That was nice of him. Alright. Get rid of the likes now and we'll be good to go. There we go. We can proceed. More whiz robes. Man, I hate the blue ones. Always take a lot of damage through them. Look at this song, dead already. Probably didn't have to kill them all. Wasn't sure if the top one was locked or not. Didn't pay attention. But this is not the boss, this is the mini boss. 3-headed Gleelock. There is some medicine here or I'm going to die. So it fills your health up all the way, which is nice. So sword beams can damage Gleelock, as you saw there. Assuming you have full health anyway. Let's see here. I think I gotta go north here, maybe. If I remember right. Yeah, this looks right. More stupid whiz robes. Ah, that one got trapped in the door. Dang it. Didn't stay there. Too bad. Over there. There we go. And there's the wand, which, as I mentioned earlier, you can use as a pseudo equivalent to the white sword if you stab people with it. The beam part doesn't count as that, I don't think, if I recall correctly. Interesting, the likes turned into the blob guys instead. Hey, there's the map. You could go south here, maybe? And then to the right. As I mentioned earlier, I can kill these guys now that I have the magical sword and they drop stuff. Bombs in this case. More whiz robes and likes. This game does not like me. So in the rooms like this, you want to tend to get rid of the whiz robes first, especially the blue ones, but preferably all of them, because they will do a lot of damage from range on you, and the blue ones teleport all over the frickin' room, so, and no consistent pattern. Makes dealing with the likes a lot easier once you get rid of the whiz robes. And you see I'm using the boomerang to stun them because they take 3 hits in the magical sword. I don't want to risk getting eaten by one, because that would cost me 90 rupees if I do. Out of the way, they're blocking the door. Couldn't get through. Okay, not exactly what I intended to do, but it worked. I've got another room to go first. Alright, switch to the bow. Boss is in the next room. Goma. Bam! One hit with the arrow, dead. Easiest boss in the whole game. Alright, level 6 complete. Now you can backtrack over to the eastern part of the map again and do level 5. Let's see if we can use the teleport system here. Oh wait, P-hats. I don't know why they were spawning around the staircase, that was annoying. Don't have enough to get the blue potion to make it a red, so I'll have to wait on that. Go in here. Probably won't take the right path. Take any road you want. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Try this again. Ah, here we go. This is the one I was looking for. This is over by level 5 again. Much quicker to do that than walk across the map, obviously. So I gotta go all the way up here, just keep going up until you get there. I think it's like 4 or 5 screens, something like that. Even though it looks the same, just keep on going, you'll get there. There we go. There's level 5. Probably have to skip buying the bomb upgrade, because I'm probably not gonna need 100 rupees for that, I think. And there's one in level 7 too, so I really need 200. So we're doing level 7 after this. So I got the mummy guys here. Not too bad. Pretty easy. Gibdos, I think they're called? Maybe? Man, I can't believe I remember that name. Just pulled it out of thin air like that. We got our first appearance of Blue Dark Nuts. Very, very annoying. One of the worst enemies in the game. It can jack you up if you do not keep your distance. You gotta be very careful here. There's 2 or 3 spots in this particular dungeon that has blue Dark Nuts. They're faster than the red ones and take more hits to kill. And I think they do deal more damage as well. So I'll take our little passage here. I can't remember which way to go. I think left, maybe. Yep, this looks right. Here's another room, blue Dark Nuts. And again, like the red orange ones, you can kill them with bombs, but it's harder to do that. And they take more hits with bombs than using your sword. If you have full health, they're not that bad, because you can just keep your distance and shoot them with sword beams until they're dead. I don't know why the stream keeps screwing up. That's probably annoying though. It keeps saying it's complete and it keeps resuming. Weird. I guess, like I said earlier, it's because I'm on Wi-Fi maybe. Anyway, here's the passage that has the item of this dungeon, which is the recorder, also known as the flute or whistle. But the game itself refers to it as the recorder, if I remember correctly. And we'll need that to get to the, or to kill the boss of the dungeon. So you don't need to go that way, I don't think. Go back the way we came. And the recorder, you can also use it as a teleport system too, in addition to the staircase system. And it will warp you to previous dungeons you've completed. And we also use it for another purpose, which you'll see in a little bit. So I think the bomb upgrade is up there to the north, but I don't have enough for it, so I'm just going to skip it. Red Iron Knuckles. Or not Iron Knuckles, Dark Nuts. I don't know why I call them Iron Knuckles. Though later games in the series tend to use those terms interchangeably, which is kind of odd, but they are indeed different enemies. So we got the first appearance of Paul's voice here. That's the little jumping rabbit head guy looking things with whiskers. You can kill with the magical sword, takes 3 or 4 hits, something like that. Or you can shoot him with your bow and arrows and take 1 hit. Also, in the Famicom Disk System version of the game in Japan, the Famicom controller had a microphone built into it, so you could actually make noise in the microphone and it would kill the Pulse voices that way. But the NES in North America did not include that feature, so you can't do that even though the game says they hate sound. That's what that refers to. So here we go, taking them out with the bow and arrow here. The bow and arrow can also collect items at a distance as an alternative to the boomerang if for some reason you don't have the magical one. Recorder, we need that for the boss, which is here in the next room. Dig Dogger, I think is his name. There we go, level 5 done. 3 more dungeons. Level 7, 8, and the final one, level 9. So here's the warp function of the recorder. Spawns a little tornado. Looking for level 3 is where we want to go. It's level 2. Really, you're gonna spawn me right on top of the enemy? That's not very helpful. Not level 1, level 3, dang it. It seems to be random which one it sends you to, which is kind of annoying. Try it again. There we go, finally. Did not want to cooperate. Come on, I need 2 more. 2 more rupees to buy the food. Which I need to complete level 7. Seriously, this is annoying. Why are these guys not dropping anything? Come on. There we go, finally. Just in time, as the next screen is the shop where it has the food. Oh wait, Armos. Oh, I only need 60. Oh, it's dumb. I thought it was 80. Oh well. A little extra. No problem. So yeah, you need the food, or bait, or meat, or whatever you want to call it, to complete level 7. There's a part where you have to use it to get past a certain thing. Without it, it won't let you pass. So that is why we bought it. Only use for it in the whole game. Though I think you can use it on standard enemies like this guy, for example, and they'll kind of group around it and make them easier to kill with bombs, for example. So here's another use of the recorder is to access level 7, which is right here in the pond. Use it on the screen, it dries up, opens the staircase. It is level 7. Level 7's item is the red candle, which allows you to use the candle more than once on the screen. Which can come in handy when you're trying to find hidden areas. And the boss, I think, is a stronger Aquamentus. Which is the same one from level 1, if you recall. Doria's here, the blue variety. Might be able to bomb the north wall here, let's see. Yep, thought so. More Gorias, both colors this time. This dungeon has a lot of Gorias in it. Guess you could call it the Goria dungeon, maybe. I don't know. And more blue ones, and some keys and bubbles. You can keep going up here, I think. As I mentioned earlier, sometimes I forget the right path to go through. I think these Gorias all have a master one, but not having any luck killing that one first, apparently. I think this is the next screen we need the food on, if I remember right. Yep. Grumble grumble. Got the Goria there. Have to use the food to pass. The map here. I think the item is in the eye of the dragon head or snake head, whatever it's supposed to be. Which is just over to the right here. We've got a bomb, I think, to get in there. Let's see if I'm right. Yep. Yep, there is the red candle. Sweet. Is it right or is it up? I think it's right. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. I think this is the right direction. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. Oh no, that's right. You gotta go to the tip, the snout up there, top right, I think. Maybe. I just remembered as I was walking in there was a dig dug right here. Dig dog or whatever. Got dongos here. Running low on keys here. Got wall masters in this room, I think. Yep. Do my little boomerang trick here. One of them's still active. There you go. Push that block there, make the staircase appear. Bubbles don't do any damage to you, they just make you unable to use the sword temporarily. Though there are different ones in the second quest which they don't do damage, but one color will make you lose your sword permanently until you use a potion or exit the dungeon, I think. That's what you have to do. Or you have to touch another color bubble. I think those are the three ways I think you can get your sword back. Though I'm not sure about leaving the dungeon, that might be wrong. Alright, I think the boss is to the right here. Let's see. Yep. 1, 2, 2 hits. Dead. Man, that boss was tough. Boss was tough. Alright, level 7 complete. 2 more dungeons, level 8 and level 9. I had said earlier that that forest area, that was the level 7 entrance. I was mistaken about that. That is actually level 8. My bad. I think the level 7 is over there on the second quest, if I remember right. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Anyways, we are going to go that direction. I'm not going to worry about doing the recorder since that doesn't want to cooperate. We'll just walk over there. And kill stuff along the way. Let's see. Level 8 has 2 items. There is the magical book, which lets your wand shoot fire, and there is the magical key, which allows you to open locked doors without losing any keys, your small keys. And you don't have to pick them up anymore once you get that. And I think the boss is a Gleelock, if I remember correctly. Should be getting close now to it somewhere over this general area. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe a couple more screens to the right. Down, I think. Yeah, here we go. Level 8. Alright. So the first item is off to the left here. All the way left. That is the magical book. And the magical key, I think, is in the top right of the map. Our manhandler. So the magical sword can kill the heads in one hit, assuming you are able to hit them. Easier to do that than waste bombs. Give those bubbles and dark methods. Orange and 1 blue. Or red, rather. Kill everybody here except minus the bubbles to access the staircase. Stop hitting me, bubbles! Come on! Try and kill this dark nut. Irritating. There we go. Finally. Alright. There's the book. Oh wait, keys. There we go. So I'll show you what it looks like now. So the wand shoots out the beams like that, and then what lands, it turns into fire. And like I mentioned earlier, you can use that to light dark rooms. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention about the fire, it will hurt you if you run into it, so don't do that. That would be bad. Alright, now I can go back to the right. And head north. Another manhandler here, I think. Yep. Let's see if I can remember the path to go to the magical key and the boss. I think this is one of them right here. There you saw I used some bombs there since they're clustered together. Did that again there but missed. It's hard to hit with bombs because they move around so fast. He might be over to the right, maybe. We'll see. Oh, dang it. Oh, it's a compass. Alright, I'll show you the lit room thing. There we go. Let's waste the key. Gonna make sure I kill everything, so if any keys drop, I get them. So I'm running low here. Really, Bubble? I don't need a rupees, I need a key. This might be it, actually. One of them, anyway. Hey, full health. For the time being, anyway. Oh, not anymore. Stupid dark nuts. Hate these guys. Alright. Ah, that's the passage. Dang it. Alright, that goes to the boss. I thought it was the key, but it's not. It's the passage to the boss. Hope I don't need any more keys, as I am completely out. Hope this guy drops one, because there's a key door there. Nope. Son of a gun. Dang nabbit. Surely there's a key drop in here somewhere. Where exactly, I have no idea. Aha! There is a key. Sweet! Means I don't have to go buy one. It's convenient. Save some money. My key. I didn't kill these other guys here just for the heck of it. Alright, now we go back to the path to the key. Hope we don't have to kill those dark nuts again. Oh, these ones are back, but don't want to kill them yet until I'm ready to do the boss. Hope we don't need another one. Alright, yeah, Goma. Blue Goma. Takes 3 or 4 hits, I think. Maybe. We got 2 on them. 3. Oh, there we go. Alright. Forgot that was there. As luckily happened to have the arrows equipped, as I was killing Paul's voices. Some more dark nuts to deal with here. Hey, a fairy. That was nice. Alright, this should be the magical key in here. Hey, finally. Good thing, as I am completely out of keys. And now I've been screwed if I use some of those keys in the earlier dungeons. Better go buy some or something. Anyway, our key count changed to A, which stands for all, I guess. So now we can go to the boss, and we'll be done with level 8. More south here, and I'm gonna kill these dark nuts again to gain access to the East Room. Something the Dark Nuts like to do is to turn around right into you when they're going the opposite direction. It's like they can smell that you're there or something, I don't know. They tend to do it all the time though, which is really annoying. It's one of the reasons why they're harder to kill. Like a rope, for example. Or even a Gibdo. Rope's a bad example because they die in one hit anyway. But Gibdos take multiple hits. Had the boomerang already equipped. Wasn't aware of that. Anyway, there's the path for the boss. Next room. Paul's voices. Get rid of those guys. There's an extra key there if you need it for whatever reason. Forgot that that was there. Could have just come and gotten that one. Boss up here to the north, and it is an Inkly Lock. Four-headed variety this time. You can attack the redheads when they're flying around, but they don't do anything. There's no use to doing that. It doesn't help you any. So there was the last heart container in the game. We have all 16 now. And we are done with the regular dungeons. One more left, and that is level 9, and we'll be done with the game. Not too bad. We are just over an hour and 15 minutes. Not sure what the record is, but I think it's like 20 or 30 minutes or something is the fastest time to complete the game, which is insane. Yeah, really know your stuff to do that. And probably the people that did that record probably didn't go collect a lot of the heart containers and whatnot, just enough to get by. So we'll go to level 9, get some potion on the way, because there is a shop where we can buy some on our way, which is convenient. One screen to the left, I think. Yep, there it is right there. Let's see, I think I have blue medicine already. Yep, so we'll buy another blue, which will turn it to red. Like so. Cheaper than buying a red one since it's already had a blue one. And once you use the blue one, it goes away if you whether you had a red one originally or not, and if it turns to blue and you use it, it goes away. I think over to the right there might have been the location of the magical sword in the second quest, but maybe not. It might have been further south. I forget. Anyway, this path over to the left will take us to level 9, which is on this screen here with all these Lionels and levers. That's over here on the left one. Got a bomb our way in. I think over to the left is a potion shop as well. So if you come here before you get all the 8 pieces of the Triforce, it will say you need to come back, basically. So when you have all 8, there's nobody there and you can just proceed. Now level 9, I don't remember the paths to the items very well, so I'll probably have to do some backtracking here. So just bear with me here as I figure this out. These guys are a version of the worms we saw earlier, though they are faster. This is the red one. The blue one, which we might see later, maybe, those are even faster. So level 9 has 2 items. It is the silver arrow and red ring. Red ring being the best you can get, obviously, and silver arrow as well. I'll pause the voice room for a moment there. So the silver arrow is needed to defeat Ganon, and the red ring, I think it halves the damage you take, maybe. I'm not sure the exact number, but it helps you out in your defense against attacks. I have no idea if I'm going the right way, I'm just guessing basically. Here's Patra, I think this guy's name is, if I remember right. These guys are pretty annoying. I had to kill the little small, I guess, orange colored ones. We're gonna attack the blue one. Some of them have different patterns. This one keeps moving. Some of them will stop and go in closer, which makes them easier, and move slower, which makes it easier to kill. This one doesn't do that. Alright, now we can kill the main one here. Usually when bombs drop, that's a hint that you need bombs soon, but not in this case apparently. I think we go south, maybe? Maybe? We'll see. Alright, Patra. There you go, that one is moves in and goes slower there. The ring contracts. There's the map. And we got a bomb here. Those robes and likewise. Everybody's favorite combination of enemies. Oh, the sarcasm. This is a little riskier there, killing the likes before the wizrobes are dead, but I probably actually didn't need to do that, because I think I have to go one more. Yep. I thought that was the room. I was mistaken. That was dumb. Hit the button right when he was shooting. One more. Over here. There you go. Booyah, red ring. Somehow I remembered that. Don't know how, but I did. Sweet. Alright. Now I need to get the silver arrow and we'll be good to go. See if we can remember the path for that one. That'll be a little more trickier. Maybe up here. Yeah, I think this is right. Go to the next room. Ah, sweet stopwatch. Awesome. I love when I get stopwatches in wizard rooms. So much easier. How did I get hit by one of those guys? I mean, these guys are like the slowest enemy in the game, and I got hit by one. Pretty sad. Oh well. Got hit by one of those guys too. Can't remember if this is the right room or not. I don't think it is, but we'll see. Let's get rid of the Patra here. Yep, that's the passage. I think that goes to the boss. You go up here. The arrows. Alright. Keep on, keeping on. I don't remember if this is right or not. Might be going the wrong direction. Stupid bubble. Or Patra. I think this might be the wrong way, but I don't remember. We'll see. Yeah, there's the blue ones I was talking about earlier. The blue worm goes. Eyes the skull has a secret. I go south, maybe? Nope. Go left, though. Wow, this sends us right back in here. Not very helpful. Man, I can't remember where the slower arrows are. Sucks. Been wandering around here for a while. I used to have it memorized, but not anymore. Bombs, definitely need those. I think these guys might be Lamola. That might be their name. Man, I don't know where I pulled that out from. Can't believe I remember that. Yeah, it's one in a big circle. Yeah, I can't go south here. Can I go east? Yep. I think the silver arrow is on the western part of the map, but I have to get over there first, that's the problem. So I locked myself out, so make my way back over there somehow. Dang it! I don't have the one equipped. Just wasted a bomb. Drop anything. Jerk. Oh man, I'm so lost. Alright, I'm gonna have to pull up a map because this is annoying. I don't know if I'm wandering around forever. Time to head up to Game FAQs. If you've never heard of it, for some reason it is a great site. Lots of handy information for free. Got a level 9 map up here. Sorry for the delay here, trying to figure out where I need to go. And that was the right way. Oh man, I feel even dumber now. I was right with that staircase earlier. The Patra. Man, that makes me mad. Alright, I'll pull the stream back up here. There we go. Anyway, continue along here. Oh, I'm gonna get back over there. Now we're back to the beginning of the dungeon. No, that don't work. I can go this way though. Maybe. See, where does this go? This is back in the beginning of the map, or dungeon rather. Yep, I need to go that way. Okay. Just trying to figure out what direction I gotta go. Sorry about that. Took a wrong turn, so I gotta do some backtracking here. That makes any sense. Checking the map again here. Dang it, I didn't mean to go that way. Whoops. Go Go back down that staircase. Went the wrong direction again. And wasted a bomb. There you go. Go in here. This is the only dungeon I can't remember the path for. So I go right here. There's a lot of dead ends in this dungeon, that's one of the reasons why. Alright, go north here. Go left here. Stupid Wizrobes again. It's deja vu all over again. We're almost there though, just gotta get the silver arrows and then we can go finish the dungeon. This is the path we needed to take that I skipped over inadvertently. Bomb here, I think. More wonderful Wizrobes. And silver arrows should be in the staircase down over in the top right there. Yep, there they are. Yay, finally. Man, that would take me forever if I hadn't pulled up a map. Gone through the majority of the dungeon. Backtrack again. Check the map again, make sure I go the right direction this time. Alright, I think I got it. I was supposed to have gone left in this room after I got the silver arrows. That was what I mistakenly did not do. In addition to not taking the staircase for the silver arrows. Almost there. To the boss, that is. Gotcha, here we gotta kill to get to the boss. This one has a slightly different pattern than some of the earlier ones did. I'll go ahead and use a potion here as a precaution. So I only have 2.5 hearts left. Alright, now we are ready for the boss. Boss of the game right here. There's the Triforce, and there is Ganon. So you have to just walk around and keep stabbing. He's invisible until you hit him a number of times. That's one. It's random where he appears, I think, so you just have to keep stabbing until you hit him. It's hard to avoid the fireballs too. There's 2. 3. Usually I do this pretty quick, but I'm not having much luck today. Come on. Where the heck is he? There we go, 4. Solar arrows when he turns red. 1 hit with solar arrow. And dead. The Triforce. So the one was a Triforce of Courage, I guess, and the other one was Triforce of Power, maybe? I'm not sure. Because they give you one when you walk in, and then you get another one from killing him. And there is Zelda. And that is game! 1 hour, 43 minutes, 52 seconds. Thanks, Link. You're the hero of Hyrule. Finally, peace returns to Hyrule. This ends the story. So here's the ending. And credits. S. Mayahan, that is Shigeru Miyamoto. Tintin is Tezuka-san, I think. Kon-chan is Kanji Kondo. I think this is his name. Composer. I might have messed up his name. Let me double check that. Koji Kondo, rather. That's his name. Anyway. Another request to start from here. Press the start button. So you see that's what it looks like after you beat the game, and you can do the second quest if you so desire. I didn't die at all, so. And you can also start the second quest immediately if you want by typing in your name as Zelda, and that will give you a skip to the second quest. But we're not going to be doing the second quest. So that will conclude our full Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda. That was pretty short and pretty simple. So we'll be doing another live stream sometime in the future for our patrons, and this will go up public in a couple weeks, the recorded version. So if you are not a patron, you can check that out, but if you want to see them live, you can become a patron by going to patreon.com/gamingcompass or going on gamingcompass.com and clicking the Become a Patron link. So So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Don't forget you check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We post throughout the week. We're going to get back to doing that more regularly here, hopefully. And you can also check us out at gamingcompass.com for all kinds of video game news, screenshots, videos, and more. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.